Hey, what's going on YouTube? It is Token back again with a brand new video. Today we are on some Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I haven't played this in a very long time, so I'm kind of interested to see how this would go. These past couple of weeks have been wild, bro. Like, the fact that I'm finally turning to the end of my college career as an esports player. Well, pretty much my season is over. Everything is over. I'm no longer a collegiate esports player. Finished off the season in PCL, ranked number 3 in the PCL league. CCL, we didn't do that great. Had a pretty hard season in CCL. I'm really not worried about CCL at all, honestly. After what happened with this year, the whole Grand Canyon University situation with that guy cheating and then not getting banned to be getting banned. Personally, to me, I still think the league is a joke. Now, this year, performance-wise, me and my team did not do that well. I can accept that. Our team was not great. I did not play great. You know, overall, we had a really great start. As time went on, I'll definitely say my team and I didn't perform to the best of our ability, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys and completely frank. We just didn't scrim. We didn't scrim at all. Not before, not after, not like just at all. We didn't practice. We didn't do anything. I have 2 fillers that are both Apex players, and then I have a Warzone kid that we just picked up randomly, and that's it. And I gotta say, I'm proud of the guys. I don't know about anyone else. I'm really proud of like what we did this semester. Yeah, originally we weren't supposed to have a team, bro. Like it was just a pickup team, and we were supposed to just play for fun. But like as time went on and we actually started to win, we were like, holy crap, we can do this. And I mean, I'm at a point where I'm happy that I got to play one last time in college, because you know, we didn't have players. Our esports director quitting, he didn't recruit anybody at the time, and so that really put us in a hole. And I just think overall this year wasn't successful. It was definitely worth spent. You know, I'll take it. I had a great time at the end of the day. I hate losing. Obviously, I'm not gonna say like I enjoyed losing. No, I definitely hated every second of it, because playing these newer gen COD games, they are not fun. They are not fun at all. But it is what it is at the end of the day, man, and I'm just happy that I got to play. Besides all that, college has been a absolute mess of a year. That's kind of just how these things go. I'm not sure what else I could possibly do, but just, you know, drink and party. Like, I don't know what the future holds. I'm kind of scared of what's going to happen once I graduate. I think everything will work out at the end of the day. Also, today is my dad's birthday, so happy birthday to my dad. He's turning 50. Now that, like, I'm finally done with Call of Duty, bro, like, some interest that I've been wanting to have is just like getting into like newer games, or just games that I don't usually play. You guys like popped out on my like YouTube streams, like, which I am streaming on YouTube now. I started playing CS, which is something that I don't usually play, and I'm actually having a blast. I would never play that game by myself though. That's all I'm gonna say. I could never play that game by myself. Absolutely not. Playing that game by yourself, it's like taking 2 women and having a drinking contest. You never know what you're gonna get out of it, as long as you're drunk. But it's cool. I mean, like, can't really expect much. Now that like everything's done, bro, like I have no idea what to play. Everything's been dry. I bought a couple of new games. I bought Grade Zone Warfare. I bought Marathon, bro. Started to get into a lot of new and current extraction shooters that I don't usually play. And here's what I'll say. I like Marathon a lot. I don't know why everyone was talking trash about that game. Now, I get the artwork thing. Someone that is like a graphic designer himself, like me, and someone that, you know, appreciates creativity and like, you know, just the level of creativity it takes to work in the industry, bro. Like, what Bungie did to that person's artwork was mad disrespectful. I absolutely disrespect. That should have never happened. I don't know how that happened. I can say that whoever did what they did, bro, they need to be fired 100%. It should have. I think they got fired. I don't know. But as a game as a whole, I've never thought an extraction shooter could be this type of way. But what I can say is, bro, the game is A, intense as hell. B, the problem with me and extraction shooters, I do not want to lose my shit. If I lose my shit, I lose my mind. And C, it's very like, it's just very different from anything that I've seen on the market. Most extraction shooters are like, you know, very tactical, like realism and all this other stuff, like it goes very in depth with everything. But this game is like very simple compared to like Tarkov or Arena Breakout, or I don't know, just anything that involves like massive customization. You know, this game just kind of it's kind of got like an Apex Legends type of vibe to it, obviously because of the heroes and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't overdo it as much as a lot of people think. Like, the abilities are pretty straightforward as long as you like know which character is which, and if you like outplay their play styles, bro, it works out at the end of the day. And that's what I've kind of been messing with. But the only problem that I currently have is, bro, I love playing solo trio, like playing with like 2 other randoms. I can't play the game by myself because I'm gonna jump scare myself. I've tried a couple like solo runs, but it's been absolutely a disaster. I would have some good solo runs, and then I would just lose one gunfight over some cheesy stuff. And that's kind of the thing. Like, I don't think the game is like built for solos, but the intensity of solos is really, really great. What I've noticed in solos is that a lot of people run like assassin, and that low key is OP, like OP, bro. Never in my life did I think just going invisible with cloak, and then on top of that you have smoke grenades and all this other stuff. The amount of just stress you get from that game, bro, because I mean, obviously you work so hard to get like a purple, green, or blue shield, and then you just get to that high level point. You have the best gear in the game, all that stuff, right? And then you lose one gunfight to some shitter sitting in a corner like it's Modern Warfare 2019. That will get me heated. That I cannot accept. I cannot accept defeat like that. I refuse to accept defeat like that. If I do out like that, I'm going to break something. I'm absolutely gonna break something. I should have every right to go and slap my desk like a human being would. But no, everyone thinks that I'm just losing my shit because it's a game. It's like if you're on P3 trying to rotate to P4 and you died back-to-back 3 times trying to rotate. You're telling me you wouldn't lose your mind because you know you shot the guy like 50 different times? But no, the net code is so bad in the game that you yourself just can't believe what is going on, and you can't prove it to other people. You can't prove to other people how bad the game is simply because of that. For the future, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with COD. COD is that game that just will never die, but it's been on such a upward and downward slope that you can never tell if it's gonna be a good year or a bad year. Now, personally to me, Black Ops 7 is one of the best CODs that we've had in a very, 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 very long time. It might be some bias in that. The content in the game is very, very, very recycled. Okay, that's pretty obvious. You can't just make some new stuff and cook in a year unless you're like, I don't know, Fortnite. That's very hard to do, especially when your studio is going back-to-back years in the franchise and you gotta make something completely different, but you don't know exactly how to make anything different because the first game was super, super duper crack. Black Ops 6, in my opinion, one of the most uncontent like press games ever, bro. We played Warzone. We played on the MW3 map. I forgot what it's called already because that's how bad it was. We played on that map for 2 years, the big map. Resurgence was popping though. I ain't gonna lie. Resurgence was lit. A lot of people hate on Resurgence, but in my opinion, it's just like a very competitive version of VR. But going back to it, BO6 had 0 content. We all know this. It was bad. It was boring. Very, very, very boring. Was it a good game? I thought it was a good game. Competitive wise, absolutely not. I hated every second of it. There were some moments where like I was cracked out of my mind playing that game. I just think competitive wise, when it comes to COD, you're never gonna like it. You're never gonna enjoy it unless you're like just a demon at the game. Like, you're never gonna fully enjoy it. I don't know, man. BO6 was just no content, bro. And then you come into a game like BO7, which launched with 0 content, had some really great camos though. Like, grinding camo wise, like probably the most grind heavy fest like shit ever. I would just say the multiplayer camo is pretty ass. The zombies camo, it's pretty good, but if you're a multiplayer guy, like, you know there's better stuff. And then I don't know why they made that. I don't know why they made a campaign, honestly, like with the amount of time that they had, bro. I don't know why they AI generated the fuck out of that shit, but that shit was top tier. One of the worst campaigns I think I ever seen in any video game alive by far. But who cares about the campaign? We play multiplayer, and the multiplayer, in my opinion, is definitely like top 10 for me. Definitely top 10. Like, pubs, the fact that you stay in the same lobby, no crazy skill-based matchmaking. There is just like a little bit of skill-based matchmaking. I don't care what devs really say, bro. Like, there is a level of like matchmaking in the game. It's not crazy like it was like in the past. It's still there, and you can kind of feel it. But, you know, overall, pretty solid like multiplayer game. Like, when I hop on the game, bro, like with my brother and shit, like when we play pubs, bro, I actually have a really, 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 really great time. Now, competitive wise, kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. I expected a little bit more with comp. The maps in BO7 are probably some of the best maps that we've had in the past 6 years by far, bro. It doesn't feel like no red card. It doesn't feel like, you know, Karachi. Like, don't get me wrong, that's an old school 2009 MW2 map, bro. But that map built for competitive, bro, absolutely not, bro. A lot of people hate on 3-lane maps and like how simple they are and like how boring they can be, bro. They're only boring because of like the vibe and the setting, bro. You go back to any of these older COD games, bro, like most of them are 3-lane with a artwork style to them, and they all look beautiful, and people hype them up all the time. People gas raid 24/7, bro. People gas up standoff. That's a 3-lane map. People gas Up Plaza, that's a 3-lane map. Meltdown, 3-lane, like all these maps, bro. People gas up all these 3-lane maps, but they always want to talk shit when a new 3-lane map comes back, bro. Like, and that's kind of like confusion, bro. Like, these are great maps with great layouts, okay? There's nowhere for someone to just sit and hide in a corner. They actually have to move or they are going to die. And I mean, the games don't go into the time limit. I'm not playing MW19 where the game goes into the time limit. Literally, the score is 50 to 40. The score limit is 100 kills in team deathmatch. We're going to the limit. You're telling me you rather play an entire game that goes to the timer than have a close game that's like 99 to 98 and not make a huge comeback? Yeah, okay. If any of you said yes, you are lying to yourself and your conscience. Probably lying to God. I saw what people were talking about online with MW19, bro. And look, I get the nostalgia diff. The game is a good feeling game. Game feels good movement wise, like all that. Even if you can't slide cancel, the game still feels good at a feeling standpoint. But when it comes to like core aspects of COD, it is by far one of the worst games I've ever played in my lifetime. Definitely top 3, probably in second place. The #1 game that I played in my life, Modern Warfare 2 2022. That game is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Everything that they had for MW19, they literally like saw that and they're like, all right, we need to make this extra tactical. Let's make this game Tarkov, but Call of Duty. And it was a disaster. And I mean, MW19, it was a version of COD, just not COD. Yeah, I'm not going to say that like the Red House and Minmap should be, simply because like everyone was popping the UAV in that game. And so I don't think that was like the massive issue, bro. If you're intelligent enough, you can find someone pretty effectively. Now, the Ghost perk in that game, by far one of the most OP perks in Call of Duty. That absolutely hell. The game was hell. I would definitely say, bro, the real issue with that game was the weapon balancing was probably one of the worst in the franchise. I think MW2 had better weapon balancing compared to that game. Weapon balancing was terrible. The maps were some of the worst in the franchise, bro. And if you are saying it had some good maps, bro, you are lying to yourself and you're lying to God. Everybody wanted to gas up S&D on that game, but people don't realize that COD is 99% respawn. And then people want to gas up Ground War, which, my opinion, is just a rip-off of Battlefield, but your choice, bro. Honestly, I'd rather play Battlefield than play that. And I'd probably say last, bro, the fact that game is just too, like, campy, bro. Like, any good player knows that the game is just too campy, bro. And, like, side negative, bro, the Masters camo, probably one of the worst, like, mastered camos we've ever had in COD, bro. That camo is not worth it. I slaved my ass off trying to get that camo every single day, putting in work, grinding the camos, grinding the guns. One of the hardest camos to get in Call of Duty, and I got it, and it was an absolute waste of time, bro. But I did it anyway just to say I can do it. Now, if you want to talk about Warzone back in, like, 2019, bro, oh yeah, Warzone was by far one of the best things to happen to COD. Like, just for content purpose, I just didn't like the fact that they dragged it on for so many years, bro. Like, I felt like they should have just made like a new like BR experience, or like a studios like brought like a new BR experience, but they just saw the bag in that in Warzone. And I mean, obviously they got their bag, but was it really worth it? I mean, I felt like they should have brought back Blackout for like the longest time, but they never did, bro. Everyone was grinding Warzone, and now these people are like shitting on the new Blackout game mode. I literally watched Swag talk about how bad it is and all this other stuff. I'm having a great time. I don't know why you're complaining. You're just mad that you just can't make loadout videos on this game mode. It's that simple. You just want to play regular Warzone. You want to sit on Verdansk, buy a loadout, and just use the guns that you want to use, bro. I just feel like when it comes to BR, there needs to be a level of RNG, just a little bit. Not in like the circle rotations, because that can be easily manipulated, but like there just needs to be a level of RNG when it comes to COD BR in general. That's what makes it more fun. It's a gambling experience, bro. Like, I don't like the fact that there's upgrade kits. I will admit, I feel like finding attachments and choosing what you want to use is more effective, bro. But at the same time, bro, like, I'm just simply happy on the fact that it's not loadout hell, bro. We've been playing Warzone for 6 years doing the exact same thing. Fly in the map, find guns out of boxes, shoot the gun, get money, buy the loadout, and just hope to God that your gunny's better than everyone else on the map, bro. It's a glorified team deathmatch. There's nothing fun about that, bro. If I wanted to play Resurgence, I go to Resurgence for a glorified team deathmatch, bro. Big map just feels like that. And then people want to talk about it needs to feel more like a BR, but just COD. But like, bro, it was like that in Mono. It was like that in 2019. Are we smoking drugs? I don't know, bro. Look, that guy Swag. Look, he just looking for a bag. I get it. Everybody needs a bag, bro. But like, on a real note, bro, if you just want to stick to making loadout videos, bro, go ahead. But all I'm gonna say is, bro, it ain't gonna last another year, my brother. Warzone is so boring to watch and play now, bro. Like, I can only watch Warzone if it's comp. If it's not comp, bro, I can't watch it. I'm so tired of sitting in a stream and watching just a normal content creator try to win a match. And it's not because like I'm addicted to like the new genre of extraction shooters, and it's not because I'm a multiplayer like type of guy, because I do the same thing for multiplayer. Like I only like multiplayer because of comp now. I don't like it because of like, you know, all this. It's been the same thing over and over again. I really wish they would like change comp, adding more streaks, but like competitive streaks. Like they just, I don't know, pros take over and it just ruins the level of, you know, variety that could be in the game. But it's also on the devs' fault too, so you can't really blame the pros. It's on everybody's fault. COD is in a weird spot, bro. It was fun while it lasted. I'm glad that my time is up, bro. I get to like experience something new for a change, find something new for a change. Even if I'm like good or bad, if I'm good at or bad at something, bro, like at least like I'm learning something new besides of just completely like playing the same game and then, you know, having feelings, like talking down on like a completely other game, like different game that I have no knowledge about, bro. Like Valorant, I played Valorant. I don't like it. I respect the pros that play it. I respect the players that play it. But that game is ass. Yeah. So do I think like the future of COD is cooked? Probably. I mean, I don't know where else they can take the franchise, but just make a extraction shooter like everyone else. But they already did that with DMZ and that failed. So I mean, they can try to come up with something good, but I don't think it's gonna work. And I mean, I'm kind of looking at it like from a burnt peanut perspective. Like, you know, just have fun. Like stop complaining about newer games and stuff. Like if a new game comes out, try it at least. Like don't just talk bad about it just because like you don't like it. No one really cares about your opinion unless it's like just opinion based. I just feel like people just need to like start making their own decisions and not like be worrying about what they see online, like when it comes to like decisions, because that's what catches a lot of people nowadays. People just see something now and they don't even make a decision. They just go off of someone else's decision. Like someone like, yo, this shit is ass. But like, I mean, it happened here with BO7. People didn't even give BO7 a try, which is understandable. Literally, it looks like last year's game, but people didn't even give the beta a try, which is insane to me. Like, but like a game like Marathon, a game like the finals, a game like, I don't know, Gray Zone Warfare, can't really talk mess about it unless you try it. People need to be more open in order for new stuff to come in. And if it's bad, it's bad, okay? We could, like, after a week or so, we can say the game is bad. Talking shit about a game in the first week is mind-blowing. It's insane. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't happen. Unless, like, the devs have done something super scummy or they pulled an Epstein files situation, bro. That's where you can go and you can just absolutely rip the mess out of their project. But that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm glad. I hope for those of you that stay long enough, you like my yap session. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and later.